From General Hospital Night Shift, here are Jason Thompson and Kimberly McCullough.
You know us from General Hospital, but today we are here to tell you about a brand new show called General Hospital Night Shift.
Starting July 12th at 11 p.m., Night Shift will take center stage as SoapNet's very first nighttime drama.
If you're already a General Hospital fan, it's just more of what you already love.
But you don't have to be a diehard General Hospital fan to get addicted to Night Shift.
The show focuses on the hospital after dark. It's a closer look at the doctors, their lives, and their loves.
It's gritty, controversial, and yes, very sexy.
Night Shift will introduce some new faces to Port Charles as well.
But we'll also see many of your favorite characters from General Hospital who are now working the night shift.
And we're at cruising altitude. There's no turbulence, no clouds. You can take your belt off.
I don't even know where we're going.
Well, mysteries have fun.
Okay, see, I would love to do that. I would love to just say whatever and sit back and enjoy the ride.
Well, why don't we just enjoy the ride?
What are you trying so hard not to tell me?
I don't see the point in reviewing my statement yet again.
You're the only one who really knows what happened to Jake.
I told you what happened over and over.
Maybe you saw something before you turn your back that could help us find him.
Stop blaming Elizabeth. This is not her fault.
Enough already. Enough with the hints. If you have something to ask me, just ask me.
Fine. Did you kidnap Jason's son?
What if I said yes? What would you do?
I can't force Jason to do anything.
Okay, so then I'm going to assume that you know what's really going on with him.
Possibly.
Sonny, being evasive wastes my time and your money. Jason is facing a first-degree murder charge, and now suddenly he wants to be released from jail to deal with some family emergency?
My most humble apologies for interrupting, Mr. Corinthos, sir, but the Jackal and the Godfather must join forces to eliminate Samantha as a suspect in the most grievous napping of the innocent one. No doubt you can validate my hypothesis, mob lawyer.
Excuse me?
The absence of a smoothie does not prove guilt.
Why do you automatically assume that any surprise is going to be a bad one?
Because things have been crazy lately with Jerry. They have, and I know he's your brother, and I know you are extremely loyal to him. I just think it's wasted on your brother because he has no problem putting you in harm's way.
Well, my brother's lost faith in everyone, with the possible exception of me. And that's why he keeps testing the boundaries to see if I'll continue loving him.
Morgan tests boundaries. Jerry hurts people. Sometimes he kills them.
I know it was difficult for you to help protect Jerry, and I really appreciate it. More than I can say. But Jerry's not on the plane with us right now, okay? So...
Are you sure about that? Did you check? Did you look at every plane?
Put Jerry out of your mind, okay? That's the whole point of this little adventure.
Now I'm really curious.
It's the idea.
Go with the nice men, Tracy.
You don't have to be afraid. We'll take good care of you at Shady Brook.
The harder you fight, the worse you look.
Look, we're not having a Blanche Dubois moment here. I have never in my life ever depended upon the kindness of strangers.
Stop!
Look! The reason Blanche got carted off to the bin was because she lost her base of power. That is what's going on here. Daddy is trying to outmaneuver me.
The paranoia seems to be getting worse.
He's trying to get control of ELQ.
She has been deteriorating like this for months, and I'm sorry, I just can't see it any longer.
No, I think everybody in this house, including the furniture, could use a rest from Tracy.
I'm not going anywhere. Alice, you see everything that goes on in this place. Tell these nice people I'm perfectly sane.
Have you noticed Tracy speaking to the furniture?
Well, only when she's not yelling at me.
You see, she is grieving for Alan.
I don't give a crap about Alan.
Oh, that was uncalled for.
It is so hard to watch her argue with somebody who isn't there. Somebody that I I loved very deeply.
Yes, and Monica's upset because he didn't leave her very much in the will.
I never saw Alan's will, Tracy. I only saw the one that you forged.
I warned you, but do you listen?
She is not rational. There's no sense in arguing with her.
Said the man who's trying to take over ELQ.
You see, it just gets more confusing by the second.
Why didn't you just go to Shady Brook and call a lawyer? Maybe they make you weave a basket or two. You're out in 48 hours.
Alan, would you please shut up?
You probably shouldn't have done that.
Oh, my God, I don't need a running commentary from you.
They're prepping the straitjacket.
Oh, thank you, Alan. Thank you. And thank you for making me look like a lunatic. Oh!
It's not Elizabeth's fault that Jake was kidnapped.
Okay, you need to stay out of this.
She doesn't have postpartum depression. She didn't do anything wrong.
Jake is still missing, isn't he?
And what? You're punishing Elizabeth for being the victim of a crime? Wow, that is so fair and compassionate.
He is my son, too.
Please stop fighting. This doesn't help anybody find him. Elizabeth is a great mother, and you know it. She would never do anything negligent or careless.
It looks bad if you don't talk to Lainey.
Bad for who?
Because you look guilty if you don't follow procedure.
But I didn't do anything wrong, Lucky. And I'm sick and tired of being treated like a suspect. Like a stranger, and that's how I feel right now. Like I don't even know you.
Simply because a person says that she is going to leave the park to purchase a concoction, a tasty concoction of strawberries and bananas, and does not, in fact, purchase said concoction, does not mean said person was participating in nefarious activities.
Okay, nefarious activities. I got that. I heard that. Nefarious activities. Yours or someone else's, because I can only defend one murder charge at a time.
Talk English or get out of here.
I'm referring to I'm referring to Jason's special project, and may I most humbly suggest that I'm almost positive that Stone Cold would certainly want me and you, Mr. Corinthos, to work together on this special project above all others.
Okay, this is just a wild guess. But is the special project the same as Jason's family emergency?
You told her?
Told me what? Look at me. Look at me. Told me what? What is it that has my client so distracted that he doesn't care if he's convicted of murder?
See, the special project supersedes even the prospect of spending life in the dungeon. And look, it's a time-sensitive matter, okay? The odds of a positive outcome are slipping away drastically with every passing hour.
Positive outcome for what?
Don't talk. We're under attorney-client privilege, am I correct?
Of course.